Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. This is going to be a continuation from the previous videos that I've made. So today I'm going to be talking about what happens after you've secured an admission. This is where all the money spending comes in, like loads of money. It requires lots and lots of money. This is where everything comes in. And I'm going to break it down like the amount, the specific amount you're paying, and like the cost of the visa, the amount you need for your proof of fund, and all of those things. So if you are interested in that, keep watching. So after you've gotten an admission, conditional offer is, for instance, you still need to submit a result, or you need to do an IELTS test and all of those things. An unconditional offer is like there's no condition, like you already meet all the requirements, you just need to go through the other process, apply for visa, pay your school fees and all of those things. So it's going to be stated on your admission letter whether you need to meet some things, if there are some things that you still need to do or not. But either ways, once you've secured your unconditional offer, then you can proceed to requesting for a CAS number. And to get your CAS number, it varies from uni to uni. I mean, you have to submit a request for all uni, and you need the CAS number for your visa application. As I said earlier, the CAS number is your confirmation of acceptance into the university. That's what you need to prove that this university has offered you an admission during your visa application process. So as I said, to get your CAS number, it varies from uni to uni. Some unis will need you to submit a proof of fund before you can get your CAS number, and some unis don't. So they don't need any other thing from you. You just need to submit a request and they will issue your CAS number. But some unis, you need to show them your proof of fund. And whether your uni requires a proof of fund or not, you will still need a proof of fund along the line, because you need a proof of fund for your visa application process. Like you can't skip that at that process. You still need to show a proof of fund. So what is your proof of fund? Your proof of fund is basically money in your account, a specific amount, showing that you are able to pay your tuition fee and also your maintenance in the UK for 9 months. So if your school fees is like 7,000, for instance, I'm not saying all school fees are 7,000. So if your school fees is £7,000, for instance, you have to have that 7,000 in your bank account, and your maintenance for 9 months, which is usually like an academic year, one academic year. So that amount equals, there's a guideline, a specific amount on the UK website. It states the specific amount. I'm just going to read it out on my phone. Have enough money to pay for your course and support yourself in the UK. How much money you need depends on your circumstance and what you're applying for. So it basically states you need your course fee, you need enough money to pay for your course for one academic year, which is 9 months, and the amount you need to pay will be on your confirmation of acceptance for studies. That's your school fees is going to be stated on your confirmation of acceptance of studies. That's your CAS, when your school has issued your CAS. So your school fees is going to be stated there, and that's basically the money you need to have in your account. That amount plus money to support yourself. So it states here that you will need to show you have enough money to support yourself unless you've been in the UK with a valid visa for at least 12 months on date of application. This last part does not apply except you're already in the UK. But if you're coming from Nigeria, you don't need to know what that part means. Basically, you need money to support yourself, and how much you need depends on where you will be studying. This is why I said don't big places like London and the likes, except you have the money for it. I mean, everything is still expensive, but they are more expensive because London is classed. They have like a different class. I don't understand that hierarchy, but I know London has a different class. So yeah, it states how much money you need depend on where you will be studying. You will need either £1,334 per month for up to 9 months for courses in London. So if your school is in London, multiply £1,334 times 9. How much is that? Paying £12,000. 12,006. I'm just approximating it. It's going to be on the screen. £12,000, and I'm going to continue reading. And £1,023 per month for up to 9 months for courses outside of London. So how much is this going to equate to? £9,207. You see, it's a big difference. Like the jump from 12,000 to 9,000. As I said, don't choose London unless you have the money. Everything is still expensive, but that £3,000 is a lot. 3,000 is like that £3,000 is a lot of money. £3,000 is like how much? I think 1.5. I'm not sure if it's not more than that. Around that figure, between that's the total amount of money you need to be in your account. And this money is not just staying in your account for like a day or something. It needs to be in your account for a month. That's like, it states 28 days, but it needs to be in your account for a month. And there's also like a clause to it. That money needs to be in your account for 28 days, but at the time when you're applying for the visa, that 1 month, like that 28 days period that the money has been in your account, to the time of your visa application, it must not be more than 31 days. So if the money was in your account, I'm just going to cite the example that was given on the website. So it says you must have this money for at least 28 consecutive days. I forgot the consecutive part. The end date of the 28-day period must be within 31 days of the date you apply for your visa. The example, if you submit your application on 1st of January 2021, that's your visa application, you would have to show that the funds were in your bank account for at least 28 days period ending on 1st of December. Do you get what I mean now? Like 1st of January, so take it back to December. So the money has to, the 28 days period, time the 28 days period can end is on 1st of December. So anytime, if the 28 days period that money was in your account, for instance, ends at like 30th of November, that's not valid. Like, it's already more than 31 days between your visa application time, which is 1st of January, to 30th of November, where the money was last seen in your account, shall I say, where the money was last seen in your account. So that's like more than 31 days. It must not be more than 31 days or less. So that's that part. So there's actually not a lot of, like, I don't have a lot to say with this. Like, it's not a matter of making decisions or anything. Like, these are things that you have to follow. They're like facts. They're like stated facts and rules that you have to follow to get to get the visa application process. So to get a positive response on your visa application process, so you've gotten your CAS number and now you've applied for your visa. So the things that you need for your visa application, you need some documents. After you submit your documents, you would probably be invited for an interview, and the moment you start thinking of applying for your visa application, I would say book an appointment to do your TB test, because honestly the TB test does not expire. Like, it takes 2 years before it expires, so there's no point. Just do it as soon as possible, because sometimes it can be hard to get appointments at those TB centers. So I would say get it out of the way as soon as possible. They're part of the documents that you need to submit during your visa application. Yes, for the reply, you'll be invited for an interview, and I don't know if they still do the interview yet. So there's nothing much that I can put it. Just make sure you have all your documents, like you have everything signed. Where you need signatures, get it signed. Where you need whatever, make sure everything is on point, and make sure your names are matching. Don't have documents that will be stating one name on one part and is not fully matching on another part, like the spellings. So those are the things that you kind of watch up. There's really not much I can say about this process. It's just follow the rules. I'm going to link to the website. Like, it's something you can read up on. I'm going to link it in the description down below, so check on gov.co.uk. Another major thing, what am I saying? Another major thing that I forgot is the application. To submit your application, you need to pay a fee. Yeah, you need to pay a fee, and the amount is like £300. Let me just check to give the right figures. It's that your application fee is £348. That's like out of your proof of fund or anything. They have nothing to do with your proof of fund. So to submit your application, you need to pay £348. And hi guys, feature me. I lie. That's not the only fee you need to pay for your visa application. You also need to pay your health surcharge fee. Health surcharge is basically like paying for your NHS, for your health insurance when you move to the UK, so that you have access to healthcare and all of those things. So that is based on calculation. So it depends on the number of years you have on your visa. That's what determines how much you pay. So I'll leave a calculation on the screen for you to see. Yeah. Basically, that's it. I'm not sure if this video has been helpful. If there's any question, if there's anything that you still want me to clarify on, drop it down in the comment section and I'll make sure to reply, or you can send me a message on Instagram. I'll get back to that. And I just feel like it is easier to on a personal base, like whatever it is that you're having problem with, like you can always drop a question regarding that and I'll get to it. But I don't know how to be more elaborate than this. If there's anything you want me to look into, or if there's anything you want to know more about, just drop a question. I mean, just drop a comment below or send me a message on Instagram. I'll get back to your question, and even if I don't know much about it, I'm going to ask my friends. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.